I like to call it a complex reversal pattern. So we see reversals in many different ways. We see reversals that are V bottoms, kind of like this, where we just go straight down and straight back up. We see like double bottoms where we kind of get this W shape. And then we get head and shoulders, which just pretty much adds a different leg to it. And I'll draw it out for you. We start off with a clear directional move, right? Swing high to swing low. We can pretty much call this a clear directional move. If not, you have your eyes washed out. We then get a little bit of a retracement, right? This is common in a bearish trend. We then get an extension down, which is also common in a bearish trend. But the clue here, right? The small clue that you can notice here is that the extension, this most recent extension, is very small in comparison to the previous extension, which was very large. And that is a sign of a potential slowdown in trend. We can also add that, right? Take the thing I told you to put in the back of your brain, take it out for a little bit, to the fact that we are currently at previous structure. I feel like Shakespeare here. Thou shalt look left, structure leave thy clue, right? That's, hope that sounds, that's stupid, but I'll leave it in because I don't feel like editing this thing. Right? It's a sign of a slowing down trend at a place where we would expect a trend to slow down. We then get a deep retracement, which is a negative sign for a strong bullish trend. So you see how we're kind of gathering all these negative signs versus very minimal positive signs for a trend, for a bearish trend, I should say. And then we have this move right here, which if this does become a head and shoulders, this will be a failed extension. Now, what we're looking for to solidify, to validate our head and shoulders pattern is this. You can certainly be aggressive right here. There are different techniques and strategies for doing so. This particular opportunity doesn't meet what we would call the Cody special, where you want to be aggressive, but to each his own. What you're looking for is validation, and validation comes in the form of a violation of the neckline. Now, the neckline is going to be this little slanted line right here, right? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. This is the neckline. Now, there are two ways of doing it. We can connect the dots and draw it like a trend line. If you are someone that believes in trend lines, I am not a trend line person personally, so I like looking at horizontal support and resistance. So I'm going to draw my neckline like this.